Everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1186 on this beautiful Thursday evening. Tonight, we got a good one. We got 6 questions that come from 6 different exams, 6 answers, test taking techniques. We got content. You know the drill. It's going to be a good one. My name is Andy. I run the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. And that is what we're going to talk about tonight, as we do each and every night. Well, not each and every night, but Monday through Thursday night. Yeah, for free. For this 30 minutes of free or less. We try to make meetings less than they need to be. No one likes a meeting that goes way too long. I feel like we all check out. Speaking of checking out, I hope you guys check into the beginning of this whole program, this whole thing. I know there's people that skip right, yeah, blah blah blah, and they skip to like the end. You know, I know you guys on YouTube, you guys go right to the end to where the questions are, but you're missing a lot of valuable information. And tonight we're gonna have some valuable information for you. Um, but first, I want to talk about the weekend. Brady and I always talk about the weekend on the Thursday when we remember that it's Thursday because we, like you, we are busy parents. We got kids that are playing all kinds of different sports. I barely remembered that what month we're in. Um, I know a lot of you feel that. It's just crazy, right? It's just always crazy. But the one
doesn't have as many calendars. So.
you don't need to be a calendar braggart. Nobody cares. She has like a huge one on the hallway. I mean, I was just saying to say it, but I mean, I knew it was October, Randy. But anywho, T personalities. You know what I mean? They just don't get you A personalities, do they? Calendar braggart. She is a total calendar braggart. Anyways, uh, where was I?
This weekend.
Where we were interrupted here. What I want to say is that you got all kinds of stuff going on in the weekend. You got things you got to accomplish, but the main thing is you got to keep your studying. You got to be consistent. The number one thing that why people don't get this license is they don't stay consistent. They sign up for a program like ours or another one. They put half the effort in. They wait till the last week because that's what they did in high school. They got these old habits from way long ago, or they have that, I can do it, cram all this stuff in a week and get a pass notice. I'm not saying that hasn't happened because it has happened. Just like I've seen people shoot the ball at a basketball court from one basket to the other side, right? A full court, basket. Does it happen? Yeah. Can it happen? Yeah. Does it happen a lot? Not really. That's why when you go to a sporting event like at the Lakers, they'll have $1 million shot. You got to make it from one side of the court to the other and then give you $1 million if you can hit the hoop. Why? Because it's more than likely they're not, they're going to keep their money and you're not going to win anything. I'm just saying the percentages are not in your favor when you try to cram everything into a week or 2 days before, or you really settle down in the 3 days. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying that the percentages are not in your favor. And we're trying to get you guys to be on a, you want to go ahead and pick that up? I swear, I don't know how I make it through this. She goes, "Why do you ask me questions during the opening?" Because I feel like you're more engaged and less like fidgeting the stuff.
I'm listening though.
I know. You guys have no idea how bad the ADHD is in this house. But anywho, you got to get it to the end. You got to make it consistent. You got to get to the end. And the reason why is because if you don't stay consistent through the weekend, it's another whole nother start over again. And it's tiresome. It gets dragged on way too long, and then you lose interest. And then the next thing you know, you're put into a crunch position and you didn't want to start off that way, but there you are. So the best thing to do is this weekend, practice on getting started early, make it happen in the morning, get within your 2 to 3 hours, be a calendar braggart like Brandy, fill it out, make it work, and make sure you get those hours in. Yeah?
Yep.
What's your favorite calendar, Brandy?
Um, my Erin Condren planner.
How many calendars you got? Who the
5,
who does
6,
that? Six
6.
calendars. Oh, good grief. Anyways. All right, let's get it going, Brandy. What do you say? You want to share the screen?
Sure. They all serve different purposes.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Well, we have a lot going on.
I just used my one on the phone. I'm good. and I make notes. I have reminders. Do you know what reminder I have?
Hmm.
The Brandy reminder. You know what I'm saying, fellas? When you're married, right?
Hmm.
Anyways,
Hmm.
study program. We got it for you. If you don't have a program, if you don't have a plan, because the best blueprint and the plan will help you get there, right? We have that. It'll help you get that pass notice. We got course videos, we got live exam sessions, we got all member sessions, we got small group tutoring, one-on-one. We are going to have a change to some stuff coming up soon. Randy and I have been doing some recon, some thinking. We're going to have some changes. I know I mentioned a while back we are going to probably, I don't know how much of it we will switch over, but we will probably start switching over the studying brew to the morning or do one or two studying brews. But we got changes coming, so just stay tuned. We got course videos, all that great stuff. Books for sale, SIE 663 2665, Kona community on the Discord. We are running a discount right now on our program, 15% off the first month of your membership. 951-290-3077. Give me a call, give me a text. KonaButterflyz at gmail.com. Scan the QR code, hit the links, hit the Instagram. You know the drill. All right. What do we got going on tomorrow?
26, study hall, and live quiz.
You're not going to fill in any details on any of this?
26 is what members ask for. Study hall is whenever you study independently. And Kona exam mastery is a live quiz.
Thanks. All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, because when they let me know and they tell me or Brandy how they passed, we add another one. Guess where, Brandy?
To the Kona Hall of Fame.
To the Kona Hall of Fame, because we got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. Congratulations are in order. Congratulations. Yes, indeed. We got a passer. We have another Series 65 passer. Congratulations to Hannah Evans on passing the Series 65. You're looking at the brand new IAR. She got this thing done. What an amazing feat, right?
Yes.
We didn't even know she was. We call this a ninja passer.
Yes.
She did sign up with us. She is a member, and her RVP said, "You know what? You got a passer today. She used all your stuff. Here's her picture.
Yep.
Here's her phone number. Give her a call."
Yeah.
And sure enough, so this is what Hannah said that helped pass. Everything fell into place during the exam. The techniques helped, especially word associations and looking for the similar and opposite answer choices. Your advice about taking practice exams for a couple of weeks to build endurance also helped. Thank you for your work.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting this thing done. I mean, you said it all: the consistency, the using the keywords, the associations, the opposites, the techniques, all that great stuff. But the main thing is you put it into practice, you stayed diligent, and you got it done. That's what I hear, and that's what you said.
Yeah, and like she said, like somebody else had said that I can't remember what her name is, said it, oh, Chantal, it all comes together on the exam.
It all comes together in the exam. One of the problems I think with Q banks is sometimes is when people use our stuff, they're like, "Oh, it's not like oh, I don't know about the Q bank. Oh, the question." Guys, I'm telling you, just stick to the program, stick to the process. It all comes together when it matters, which is the real exam. Q banks are treadmills. They're not the real marathon. Get me? Feel me? She listened.
Like it.
Hannah got it.
It's good.
And she got the pass notice.
Yes.
Congratulations on getting that Series 65 pass notice. We are so happy to contribute to yet another IAR and more importantly, another woman in the field.
That's right.
How many people have the 65? By the way, I was going to mention this earlier behind the curtain thing. You really have to get closer to the mic when you talk. Your volumes were really low last night. Your mic was like right here.
What is the number? 680,000, I think, agents and IARs. Man, I don't have my numbers anymore. I used to have it. Less than that are IARs. I know that. 689,000 are reps, and I believe half of that maybe
No,
it was IARs.
Yeah, half of it was IARs,
Yes.
and then a third of that is women. and then another
Half.
half of that is women of color. So there you go.
Yeah. What he
There
said.
is a need. I used to know how that was too. The only reason I kind of forgot is like we probably should update it because I think the last time they took a count of it was in
22.
2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever FINRA updates their
Yeah,
numbers.
I think FINRA updated the number in 2023. So hopefully we get another update on that and the numbers. But the main thing is IARs, women, especially women of color, you are greatly needed. Stick to it. You need to represent.
Yes.
And Hannah did it. She knew the assignment. She got it done. Series 65 in the books. IAR. Congratulations on getting this done. All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
Let's do it. Series 6 questions, 6 different exams, techniques, content, anything you want to add?
We're gonna basically repeat what we did yesterday. Techniques, plain meaning, content, positivity.
Just go for it.
Perfect. All right, I have municipal bonds, corporate bonds, Jenny May, Gianna May, and treasury bonds. This is the only one different. Wait, hold on. Let me change my color.
Because it's an acronym?
Yes, this is the only one different, simply because it is an acronym. The rest of them say bonds that ends with an A. So that one is different for different reasons. And then it says prepayment risk is associated with what type of securities? Prepayment risk, Jenny Mays.
Jenna
Test topic.
May.
Test topic. See.
Jenna May.
Yes. That's it.
Just
that's different.
That's what I hear helped pass the 65 today.
Yep. It is. Okay. Oops. My buttons are moving. Okay. A bondholder to convert, an issuer to convert, an issuer ability to convert, or a bondholder the opportunity to exchange. So at first I was like, okay, well, this one is a little different because they're talking about convert, exchange. So I was like, okay, maybe that one's different. So then I looked at the question, and the question says convert. So guess what? Because it says convert, I can cross off exchange. Doesn't match the word.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a feature for a bond. So I'm going to relate it to a bondholder, not an issuer. And if you guys look, check this out. It says this one converts to a different security. This one is just to a different issuer. That's not exchanging. I mean, that's not a conversion. You don't convert to another issuer. That's weird.
That's not actually conversion.
Yeah. And then convert.
It's like a transfer.
Yeah. And then convert debt obligations to hold the debt paper. Again, that's not converting either. Like, that's weird. The only true conversion here is going from a debt to one that has ownership rights, which is basically stock.
You go from from owing somebody, I guess. Well, I don't know if that's how correct it is with the thing, but when they said debt, you mean you owe somebody and then you're an owner, it means you bought it. I don't know. That's how I would look at it.
Transformer. Like a transformer. Car.
I was going to say rent to own.
You can say that.
Probably not, but
say it. You can say it. Works. So make a match.
I didn't get the death stare. Andy, don't say that. That's not what that is.
Next. Sell puts to close, buy calls to close, sell puts to open, sell calls to open. So basically, I got 2 sells. I got 3 sells.
And 1 buy.
I got 1 buy. And then I've got.
Is it a best buy?
Close. And then I've got open. It's a lot going on.
This is one of those ones where you talk about you mapping it out.
Yeah, I'm going to map it out. And then also, I should probably note in here that there's a put, and then a call and a call. See what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot going on here. Now, I would say that I'm going to start with B because it is the only buy.
Yes.
And then I look at the question and it says a customer bought puts to open. So I bought puts to open so I can cross off my calls. So B and D are already out. And then I opened. So the only other thing you could do is close. So turn off my opens. And the last man standing is A.
I feel like I need to be like what's his name? He was on Monday Night Football forever.
Madden.
I need to be like Madden right now. Let's run that play one more time, Brandy.
Oh, you want it one more time?
One more time for the people who are sleeping.
Um, dun, dun, dun,
People
dun.
get confused on this all the time.
Okay, so we're here.
Yes.
Okay. So I bought, here, let me get a different color. So I bought it, right? And I bought a put. So because I'm talking about puts, I'm going to cross off my calls.
Just simply putting what's in the question.
Exactly. Because I opened, let me change my color again. Because I opened,
The next step would be a close.
close. So close, turn off my two opens. The only thing that I have not crossed off yet is A. Does that make sense?
Yes. We don't need to know options.
No. This isn't even
Just know how to open and close a door.
pretty much. Pretty.
If you bought something, then the next step would be selling it.
Right.
If you open something, the next step would be closing it.
And notice he's saying it's. It's the same one. Same door.
Right.
Yeah.
Did I say something wrong?
No.
Okay, good.
All right. I got CDs. I got bankers acceptances. I got ADRs and I got commercial paper. This is the only one different because this is a stock.
I don't think people appreciate how stupid easy that made that options question.
Yeah. This is in a money market. This is in a money market. This is in a money market. These are what we call associations.
Just like Canada did.
Yes.
American depository receipts. I heard that those are American. No, I'm just kidding. They're about foreigns, right? Foreign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Foreign companies.
Foreign companies. So like if I want to invest in a Korean company,
Mm-hmm.
I could just do it through ADR.
Yes.
I don't need to go to Korea Stock Exchange.
No. I'm trying to find my erase. There it is, right here.
Boom. Because it's different.
Because it's different. And it is money markets except.
Look how complicated that question would be. Because all of them look like money markets, and you just like, is that a money market?
Yes, not.
It is not.
All right. Does not change. Will always be equal. Okay, isn't this the same thing?
If it's always
If it doesn't change and
it doesn't
always
change, it's the same thing.
cross off both of these. Same is not the same thing as similar. Same is exactly saying the same thing. Similar just means it's kind of saying
It's like when you
different.
see a male and a female walk across the street. They both have purple hair.
There you go.
They're similar because
Right.
they both have purple hair, but they are not the same.
Right. Now I have an inverse, which means when one goes up, the other one goes down. But pay attention. We usually are talking about percentages and dollar signs, correct?
Yes.
Guess what? This is percent. Moves in the same direction as current interest rates. Okay, you guys with me so far?
Yes.
Okay. I looked at the question, and the question said a corporate bond's current yield. Oops. Says current yield, which is also a percentage. Are percentages opposite of each other, or do percentages move the same?
They move the same.
Percentage moves the same.
Prices move opposite.
Exactly.
1,186 episodes.
I just made that question. And if you guys were, if you members were on our 65 live today, this is literally what we talked about on our 65 lives today.
Again, a very complex question made stupid easy.
It basically goes,
You are welcome.
it goes like this. This one, oops.
Thank you for being on.
Yes.
Share with your friends.
Interest rates change. Bond values go the opposite direction. Yields go the opposite direction. Boom. That is how that goes.
There's a complex way to point it out and to remember it, I'm sure, but why?
Interest rate, value, value, yield. Boom. That's it. It's the seesaw with an extra step. Okay. Revenue bonds, an equipment trust bond, a debenture, a go bond. This is a muni backed up with fees. An equipment trust bond is secured, backed by equipment.
I was going to say equipment.
This is unsecured because it's teeth.
It's like dentures.
Exactly. Those are opposite. And then a go bond is also a muni, but now we're going to be backed by taxes. These two are what I would call similar. So do you guys see that? B and C are opposite because one is secured and one's not secured. And A and D are similar because they're both municipal bonds, but one is being backed by fees and the other one's being backed by taxes.
So what you're saying is bonds debt.
They're all bonds. All bonds.
And they're all some sort of debt.
Yes. So this is only able to be answered by looking at the question.
I see B as like a pawn shop, by the way.
Kind of. If you scan this question, we're looking for fees, we're looking for equipment, we're looking for unsecured, we're looking for taxes. Altaloma High School District asking voters to approve a bond.
Ooh, if it's voters, it's taxes.
To fund the purchase of new computers and software. The bond will mature in 40 years and the interest and principal payments will be funded from real estate.
Taxes. Do you know why I said voters? Because that's the only way you're going to get a tax.
Guys, write this down. Go vote to keep taxes low.
You don't like taxes? You don't like high taxes? You don't want to pay more taxes? Then you need to pay attention and go vote.
General obligation.
They can't make these things happen without your vote.
Needs voter approval. Backed by taxes.
Do you want these?
And it has debt limits.
Do you know why these things pass? Because people don't go vote. People get higher taxes because people who don't want them don't go vote.
Right. There you go. Guys, that's the best way to remember the difference between a revenue bond and a general obligation bond.
I said the same thing and just opposite. You said go vote to take taxes low.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying these are all the words associated with general obligation bonds. There's nothing wrong with what you said. I'm just confused the way you said it, but it has nothing to do with what you said has nothing to do with what they are talking about here.
I know, boss.
Yeah. So
Thanks, boss.
we're fine. All right. That's it. We're done.
With that, what an amazing episode. Guys, totally complex conversations and questions made totally just ridiculously stupid easy, in my opinion. There was options ones in there. There was bond ones in there. There was some yield thingies in there. Some of you guys were caught by surprise, but the honesty, if you're doing the right thing with the techniques, the strategies, and the keywords, it can be so easy. Do you like we've had passers that were like, I don't even know how an option works. How did they pass without knowing how options work? You just saw an options question answered with has nothing to do with learning content. It has everything about you learning and knowing how a door has to open and the next step is closing it. That's easy. I could do that. If I bought something, the next step is selling it. Right? That's not hard. That's it. Super easy. If you don't have a program like that that teaches you like that, I encourage you to go check us out. Scan the QR code, hit the links, however you get to us. Give me a phone call, give me a text. Change up your study programs, change up your studying. Guys, don't make it more than it is. just be consistent with it. Make sure you're consistent over the weekend. And we'll see you members tomorrow. We'll be back for the free on Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. And congratulations once more to Hannah on passing that Series 65.
Congratulations. And guys, remember these techniques in your quizzes tonight and through the weekend. We will see you next time. Have a great one.